What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight, we're going to be doing a beer battle between Coors Light and Natural Light. I have done this video in the past, about 2 years ago. However, it was not a blind beer battle, and I kind of just tasted each one and said that I preferred the taste of Coors Light. So I got to put it to the test to see if that is exactly the case. So that's what we're going to do tonight. 2 glasses, as always. One has tape, one does not. The one with tape will be Coors Light. The one without tape will be the Natural Light. So we are going to go ahead and pour these up. As my computer just did a thing. I'm just going to turn those speakers off. So we'll open the Coors Light first. I got to be careful of how I pour these because this is a 16-ounce can. The other is a 12. So, meaning I probably should have poured the Natural Light first. Try to pour these as softly as I can. Let's go with that much for now until I know just how much the Natural Light's going to fill this glass up. Try to pour a little faster, or we'll be here all night. Okay, so now I know just how much to fill this one up to, about an inch. Almost. Right about there. All right, so we have our beers poured up. And as always, I'm going to mix them around, keep my eyes closed, and then taste each one, see if I can guess which one's which and which one I prefer. I used to drink Coors Light a lot. Now, I usually drink Natural Light just because it's cheaper. I like the taste of it. This has been my go-to for a while, but it used to be Coors Light back in the day. I used to get Coors Light. Where I used to live, when I first started the channel, probably about 2 miles down the road, we had a Dollar General. And that Dollar General is out in the middle of nowhere, by the way. This Dollar General was out in absolute nowhere. Because we lived a little bit out of town back in the, more in the into the country. So there's just this random Dollar General there. And I used to go down there and I would get a 12-pack of Coors Light for $8.25. No, I'm sorry, $8.75. $8.75 for a 12-pack. Good luck finding that these days. All right, we have the beers. I'm going to close my eyes, mix them up. We're going to see which one's which and which one I prefer. So just start spinning these up. Mixing these up, I should say. Spinning these up. What a weird way to put it. And these will be my first beers of the evening, too. So if I'm already messing up my words, we are in for a long night. All righty. Pretty confident at this point that I got them mixed up enough. So I'm going to stop. And which beer will I start with? I think I'm going to start with the beer on my left. I'm right-handed, so I always go with the one on my right. But tonight I'm going to start with the left. I don't know why I'm smelling. I'm not going to really get anything from that. Okay. Crisp, clean, refreshing, as most lagers are. Okay, very clean. Very clean, nice and cold. Beer on my right. Okay. Tad bit sweeter. Crisp, clean, refreshing as well. This one seems like it has a little bit more flavor to it. But I'm going to assess these a little bit more before I say too much, because I think I already know which beer's which. But I'm going to keep tasting them to make sure. And that's why I like to taste it quite a bit before I make a decision, because now I'm kind of second guessing myself a little bit. This one's now tasting, confused already. I was pretty confident in the beginning, but now I'm starting to wonder. Now, excuse me. The beer on my right, this one, definitely has more flavor. To me, at least. And I'm starting to think I know which beer that is. Yeah. All right. Try this one more time, and then I'm going to make my choice. Okay. So I believe the beer on my right is Natural Light, the one that has a little bit more flavor, and the one on my left is Coors Light, having slightly less flavor. I'm going to open my eyes. Well, no, before I do that, I'm going to say that I believe the Natural Light is the winner here. Okay, see if I'm right. Yes, the Natural Light defeats Coors Light. I don't know, there's just... I've noticed this the last few times that I've purchased Coors Light. It's been a while since I've had Coors Light. But it seems one of the lighter of the light beers, in my opinion. And maybe that's why I used to like it so much. Or it's just what I picked up. Usually, I switch between Miller Lite and Natural Light, because I like the flavor of those beers more. And here, with the Coors Light, it's kind of a little bit more watered down, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and taste them with my eyes open just to make sure. Yeah, it's still a good beer. It just has a little bit less flavor than the Natural Light. Very similar. But the Natural Light just has a little bit more going for it. And I said definitively in that review, I rewatched it earlier, that Coors Light was better than Natural Light. But my palate has obviously changed, because I believe that Coors Light is not as flavorful as Natural Light. So Natural Light defeats Coors Light. Not to mention Natural Light is a decent amount cheaper as well, because I get it for about $11 for a 15-pack here in my part of Missouri. So a 12-pack of Coors Light's like $12. So you're already paying more for less beer. They're both 4.2%, by the way. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. See if there's like a smell difference we can distinguish. Seems like Coors Light actually has a little bit more aroma on it. But if you like really light beers and you want a really light beer, Coors Light's probably the one you're going to want to go for out of these two. But they're both really good options. I bought a 6-pack of the 16-ounce cans earlier, and I have some Natural Light in my fridge as well. So I'm going to be drinking both of those tonight. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's the video. Natural Light defeats the big boy, Coors Light. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, which one's which? Oh, cheers. Thanks for watching.